Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval. Bright sunshine continues in the Magic Valley, but now it's getting hot. We're back up to normal. This is the hottest time of year, normally 94. We're going to touch 95 today, very likely 90 right now. There's the clear sky, wind on the light side. These are the temperatures expected for today. You see it right here, 97 Ontario, 97 Glens Ferry, about 82 in McCall, 83 degrees in Stanley. And notice how we're running just about 2 to 5 degrees above where we were yesterday at this time, so a little bit hotter than yesterday, putting us back to normal for the first time in a while. Some thunderstorms are firing to the south right next to the Nevada border here. You see it's kind of sneaking into Hawaii County. These are going to have very little movement, likely will not affect us, but there'll be some gusts of 50 miles an hour in these higher mountain locations, the remote areas mostly. Treasure Valley likely to stay just mostly sunny throughout the rest of the day. And you'll see it here in the wider view. Cooler weather is way to the north. The next cool wave is going to go by well to the north and not affect us. The huge heat wave to the east is slightly building to the west now, and that's where we're getting a little bit more heat coming on in. But even by the weekend, some of this cooler weather, just a nudge of that will come in from the north and west and dip our temperatures as we go through Saturday and Sunday, maybe just a few degrees. And these storms here on Friday and Saturday night could move a little further to the north, and so the central mountains have a chance for some late day storms. Here's the heat I was talking about. More heat indices up. Feels like 101 in Detroit today, 104 in Oklahoma City, 100 in New Orleans, where it felt like 115 yesterday. That is just ridiculous. All kinds of advisories there. You see the darker red here. Moisture comes out of the Gulf of Mexico and follows the wind flow, and that's why you see the higher heat indices here. It's a combination of heat and humidity, what it makes it feel like. So a heat advisory for all these people, millions and millions of people under heat advisories. And then you see here also this extreme heat warning, still in very similar locations, just a little bit further to the north. And there's a red flag warning for south central Oregon, where the hot, dry conditions are. Why don't just jump ahead quickly here to Saturday, show you the chance of precipitation. See where the colors are. This is where we have the best chance of getting a thunderstorm on Saturday, late afternoon or evening. And higher amounts would be Stanley Ketchum, points northeast, and then the Owyhee Mountains to the south. If you're traveling to any of these areas doing some hiking or camping, that may be the case in the valley. To get measurable rainfall will be tough, but there's still just a slight chance for a stray storm trying to push through. So temperatures today, for McCall today, you see going up just above 80 today, 82 tomorrow, then 80 over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I've got mostly clear. Thunderstorms may stay to the south and east, and so it could still be a really nice weekend, and then we're going to heat up for next week. Wow, if you've got a vacation plan in McCall, probably not a bad week for it, because it's at least summerly from the real heat we're going to get in the valley. Here you see 95 tomorrow for Boise, but then we dip just a few degrees for the weekend. And I expect sunshine, but we could go partly cloudy, a slight chance for a storm, as I mentioned, Saturday evening, maybe even Sunday evening, but most of that will be in the mountains. And then we pop up to 96 and then close to 100 for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we might dip back down by Thursday, heading down to 92 again for the following weekend. For updates on this extended forecast, you can always check it out on Idaho News 6 on the air and online.